Sorry guys, I'm just setting this up as we speak. You'll probably not be able to hear me that well because the microphone's not in yet. Let me just make sure that this is working. Oh, one moment, sorry, I've just randomly set up today. This is going to be a shorter one. Sorry, the camera's everywhere at the moment. Not very professional of me there. Hi, the quiet one. How are you? Hope you're okay. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm just doing a random live, if I'm honest with you. It's just a community catch-up one for today. I'm off work this week. So I'm only going to be on live for about an hour and 15 minutes approximately while I've got the time. So I'm just turning up. So I'm just going to type something in. How are you? How are you, the quiet one? How's your week been so far? I'll just put in community catch up. One moment, I'm just typing something in. There we go. Okay. So community catch up, all comments will be read out loud. My name's Brad. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. This is the Let's Get Inspired live vlog. It's episode 87. We are on Thursday. I think it's the 12th of February, yes. 2026. It's around 5:20-ish in the afternoon in England. Today's just a community catch-up, so I'm just going to be reading the comments basically and just maybe speaking a little while, try and have a real conversation as best I can. Hi to David, good to see you again. How are you? Hope you're okay. Have you been busy at work this week? Is the question. Let me have a sip of water. Yeah, so this is just a community catch-up. I am going to go do some deep. I like doing these, of course I do. They're not really planned or anything, which is great sometimes. But definitely on Saturday morning, I'm going to be speaking about. Obviously, it's Valentine's Day, isn't it? But I'm going to be speaking about Valentine's Day, and specifically, I'm going to speak about why it's nothing wrong with being in a relationship. It can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing being in a relationship. But I think it's okay not to be in a relationship sometimes. It's okay to be single. So I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to talk about how Valentine's Day can feel pressurizing for some people that maybe aren't with anybody, and how they can feel alienated or feel insecure about that, and why I'm going to explain on Saturday about this, about why you shouldn't feel that way. I'll give my perspectives on that. Then on Sunday, I'm going to be talking about your nervous system, which is sympathetic and parasympathetic. I'm going to be talking about that. The sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. I'm going to be talking about that on Sunday, about how to calm the nervous system down, what are the signs that you're overstimulated, that you're burning out, and how to deal with those things. That's going to be Sunday. But anyway, that's the weekend. That's what I'm going to be doing. I need to put those on my channel and advertise them. So I'll be live on Saturday morning around 10:30. I'll be live on Sunday around 10:30. Obviously, for now, though, for today, for the present moment, I'm just going with the comments. Well, Shy Weed Demon. Hi, Shy Weed Demon. I've seen you on here before. I hope you're okay. Nice to see you here on here again. Shy Weed Demon says, 2 days ago, I was waiting for a red light, and all of a sudden came a car behind me through the glass, near missed me and hit the pole with the stoplight on. That sounds bloody hell, Shy Weed Demon. That sounds absolutely crazy. Let me read it again, sorry, so I can break it down. You wait for a red light, so you're driving. A car came behind you. and through the glass near that missed me and hit the pole with the spotlight on. Wow, that was close. It's dangerous, isn't it? Shyweek Demon then says she was on the phone. That's really bad. So she was driving while she's on the phone. And you're happy that she only totaled her own car and there was no damage to anyone else, Shyweek Demon. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. There could have been a family or a people at the side of the road that got knocked over. She could have crashed into yourself or somebody else. Even if you've got your seatbelt on in a car, you think, oh, I'm safe and I'm in this little box. It doesn't mean you're 100% safe at all. We have a false sense of security sometimes. And it just like that split second and it can all go wrong. I'm really glad that she only damaged her own car. I hope that she's okay as well. Obviously, terrible to drive with a phone in your hand. It's stupid. Driving takes a lot of concentration. Driving, honestly, it's tiring. I love drive. It's tiring, and everyone makes mistakes. There's no one's perfect, but you've got to have your eyes on the road. And even if you're the best driver in the world, Shyweek Demon, you probably know this. No matter, even if you're perfect at driving, you're still at the mercy of other people, idiots sometimes making mistakes. I know quite a few people that aren't here anymore because of driving incidents. I've worked with people that have passed away, and I've known people. A lot of them were younger. And they drove badly. I remember I've got a story linked to that Shyweek Demon. I used to box. I was an amateur boxer, let's say. I wasn't amateur, but I used to train. I used to do boxing training. That's all I did, just to be open and honest. But anyway, I was really into it when I was younger. I was okay at it, let's say that. That's besides the point. But anyway, my boxing trainer, his son was a professional. And he used to take his son to boxing bouts, and he drove, I don't know where he drove, down south, let's say London, let's use that as an example. He was on the motorway coming back from the fight that his son had just been in, a boxing fight, and then the car got crushed by a big lorry and he died. Really sad, really nice guy as well. So it just goes to show how dangerous fucking driving can be, man. Shyweek Demon then says she's fine too, only a couple of scratches and a broken collarbone. Right. Could have been a lot worse. Broken collarbone. A lot of cyclists get that, don't they? Collarbone's just up there, isn't it? I'm glad that she's not seriously injured, Shyweek Demon. Thanks for sharing that. And I'm glad. I suppose it makes you think, fucking hell, that's how quickly bad things can happen, Shyweek Demon. 1 minute, life's going well. You're worrying about what you're having for your dinner, or you might have had a bad day at work. You're a bit pissed off. Your ego's hurt a little bit. It's a first world problem, let's say. We all go through these fucking things. And then you could have a car crash like that. That's a much bigger problem than worrying about someone being rude to you. It puts things into perspective, doesn't it? And tomorrow's not promised to anyone, Shyweek Demon. Luckily, that situation, it wasn't that bad, but that could have gone fucking way worse. Davis is in saying, guess what? I went swimming today and I didn't even need a noodle. A noodle? What do you mean that? Davis, I'm not understanding you. You didn't even need a noodle. What do you mean by noodle? I get the swimming part. Good for you. Swimming's great. I don't get the needle part. Sander's then saying, everyone subscribe and like. Thank you, Sander. I'll pin that. Thank you. EdRes19814 is saying, is Rule better than Cridamore? Sorry, I don't know what that is. I've no idea. Please educate me on that. I don't know what that is. Sander's then saying Valentine's Day can be a day for love. Yes, it can. I'm going to be speaking about Valentine's Day on Saturday, and why it's okay to be single on Valentine's Day too as well. I want to send that out to people as well. But Sander's then saying having a partner or not, regardless, just spread some love. Do you know what, Sander? That's really wise, very true. Even if that's just loving yourself, having a relationship with yourself, being your own cheerleader. People, we all forget this, don't we? Nero, hi Nero. Nero says, hey, this band played in Manchester Seat Your Sales. The vocalist is Jules Mitch. I just checked a clip. Jules' scream is incredible. She has a shouting scream. No one screams like that. I can't picture who that is, Nero, but I can imagine they have a very, is it like a high octane, high vibrational voice? A bit like, I'm trying to think, who had it? The guy out of Queen, I forget his name, he's passed away. Remember, you know, Queen, the band, the lead singer, and I forgot his name, forgive me. He had a really high octane voice that most people can get to, Nero. So I'm picturing it being a really good, very loud projecting voice that's high vibrational voice that not many people can reach, Nero. I can imagine it being amazing. I don't know who it is, but I can imagine it being amazing. I'm picturing it in my mind. Thank you for sharing, by the way. Davis is saying it's something that helps you to swim. All right, okay. 1 minute. A noodle. I've never come across that, Davis, before. Ed Ray says it's record labels by Daft Punk. I love Daft Punk. Daft Punk are really good, but I don't know. I can't picture the names of the songs, Ed Rez. I've heard some of Daft Punk's songs. Obviously, Around the World is one. There's another one, I forgot the name of it, with a dog head and they're walking down in the city in the video. Sorry, can't remember the name of it. And they've done some really good songs though. Anyway, thanks for sharing. Nero then saying, Set Your Sails from Germany. I want to see this band live in the US, United States. Set Your Sails. I need to check them out, Nero. You've been on here before, haven't you? You have been on here before. Welcome back. I've just recalled now. Yorick says, Hi, Yorick. I'm just doing a random live, by the way. I'm not going to be on here for ages. I'm going to be on here for a while today. I'm just fitting one in while I can. Yeah, so there you go. Sanders saying, just bloody buy or bake some nice cake for yourself and love yourself instead. For Valentine's Day, Sandra, do you know what? Yeah, have a date with yourself if you're on your own, if you feel like you need to do that or want to do that. That's a really good way of doing it. Freddie Mercury, Sandra says, thank you. Freddie Mercury had, and his voice is on another fucking level. Even really good singers that are famous don't hit the heights that the high vibrational voice that Freddie Mercury had. There's very few that can hit those notes, and that's why they're so good. So it's on another level. Some people are just gifted in that way. Obviously, they put the time and energy into that gift as well. It's all good and well being gifted, but you've got to put the effort in as well, I think, and the consistency. Yorick saying, when we started. I don't know what you mean by that, Yorick. Yorick's just got back from cycling. Sanders saying, I've seen you cycling, Yorick. Oh, nice. Keeps you fit, keeps you strong. Sanders sending love and respect to Yorick. Sanders then saying, Yorick, there was a lot of tarmac in the video, LOL. Please point your camera up maybe, if that's possible. Yeah. Yeah, you can see more then. You can see more then, yeah. Davis is saying, I am the riot police leader and there's a riot in my game. No, what game are you playing, Davis? Nero then saying she does like someone shouting. She does it effortlessly for 2 hours. It is not like the normal growling metalcore screams when Jules screams. She shouts. She does a Limp Bizkit cover like break stuff. Sounds very talented, Nero. Yorick saying Einstein used to sleep next to his bicycle. R.I.P. Einstein, by the way. Yorick's then saying my dad said he can get Einstein's sisters. Sorry, Yorick's then saying my dad said he can get Einstein's sisters a were rabbit, but I don't know if I'm ready or not for another pet so soon. I can understand that. I'd give it a bit of time. It's up to you, though, of course. Yeah, in honor and to respect. Yeah, I get why. Nero's then saying, Set Yourselves is very underground, so talented and unknown. Unfortunately, she has catchy melodic hooks with the scream. Okay? Very well explained, by the way, Nero. Yorick saying baby rabbit, I meant not aware. Okay. I get you. So yeah, I've not got a script today. I've just turned up. What was I going to speak about? Yeah, I went to York on Monday, which was great. But then Tuesday, I was going to do another live on Tuesday, but I was so tired, I was so exhausted. I think I just but like my nervous system was fried. That's why I'm going to speak about my the nervous system on Sunday and the signs that your nervous system is burnt out and how to alleviate that. Anyway, I'll carry on with the comments. You're saying, Sander, maybe I should name my stream Timax Cycle Stream. Different. David saying hit somebody. Hit someone. Okay, David? Sorry, I'm just drinking some water there. So yeah, what was I speaking about? Bloody hell, this is just a random live. I've just turned up. Yeah, so burnt out on Tuesday. Burnt out as fuck, man. I was going to do a live, but I didn't. But I feel a lot better now, which is great. And some days you just need to rest. I've got a little story about cycling actually today. Basically, I go to a gym and I go to a gym that's close to me. It's nice. And they do a spinning class. A spinning class is a 30-minute spinning class. And I don't usually go to this class. I usually do my own thing, my own training. But anyway, I joined the class and it had an instructor, other people there. And anyway, she said, the instructor tells you what to do. You stand up a little bit or you sit down, you go fat at a certain speed. And I do my own thing. I'm used to doing my own thing. I cycle for years, got a lot of experience, and I cycle in a certain way. The way I cycle is not saying the way I cycle is the best way. It's just the way that works for me. I prefer a lower cadence, which has got more power. That's how I train. And anyway, long story short, she said to me, you need to slow down. You need to take the intensity down. You need to turn the intensity down. You're going to get injured, she said to me. I said, I've been doing this for years. I'm carrying on doing it my own way. So she wasn't obviously happy about that. She was like, I disregarded her instructions, let's say, and I just did it my own fucking way because it's what's best for me. And then, obviously, sorry, it might be a boring story, but I'll carry on. But anyway, I've done cycling for years, done spinning classes so many times, so many different trainers, so many people with different spinning class trainers. I've been in with them, let's say, and none of them have ever been bothered by the way I cycle. They've just left me to it. I join in with the class with some things, but I do my own thing sometimes as well. I don't think that's a bad thing. But obviously she wasn't happy with me. I did not listen. I did my own fucking thing. And then today I was at the gym only about an hour ago, and she said, can I speak to you? And she said, basically, long story short, she said, you seemed a bit annoyed. I said, yeah, I'm just doing my own thing. And then she said, I don't think you can, you need to come, basically she said, don't come to my classes anymore. Don't come to my classes anymore because we do it a certain way and they're not as experienced as you. So just do it on your own, basically. That's what she said. She said it in a nicer way than I've just said it. Yep. So yeah. So basically, sometimes you might be too good for a room. I don't feel like I'm too good for a room, but anyway, they didn't want me in there. She doesn't want me in there. And if I did it the way that she was asking, this might be a boring story, but I'll carry on anyway. Who gives a fuck? If I'd have carried on doing it the way she wanted me to do it, I would have been getting less output for the time I have. You've only got 30 minutes or whatever time you have. So you go, for me, boring story, innit? It's boring story. Anyway, there you go. But anyway, long story short is I did not obey what she wanted me to do. I did what I fucking wanted to do. Probably felt threatened by me. Not as though I was trying to be threatening. And she doesn't want me in their class. Doesn't want me in there. I found that quite strange. So maybe I'm in the wrong room. So I'll continue to do it on my own. I think that's a very big sign that I am actually, if you believe in all these things, alpha, beta and all that shit, I'm Sigma as hell. I'm a Sigma as hell, I believe. I do my own thing. I don't like to follow all the time. I like to do my own thing. I like to have autonomy, especially when I'm paying to go somewhere and exercise. I'm going to do it my own way that works for my body. Anyway, long story short is she doesn't want me in the class. I was very polite back though. I said, I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm sorry if I offended you. I said, I didn't mean to. And I'll just do my own thing. See you in a bit. Anyway, I'll read the comments again, guys. You're saying hard to cycle one hand and hold the phone. That's why it's showing tarmac most of the time. I also need to focus on the road. Can you get something for your bike to hold it up? Maybe, Yorick. Yeah, it's very difficult. Cycling alone takes a lot of concentration, especially when you're outside. It's very dangerous, Yorick. Yorick's saying, I've got a phone holder maybe. Next time it'll attach it. Yeah. It'll be better to watch, Yorick. If you can see everything around you, that it's going to look a lot better. Yorick's then saying, I had a cold the past few days, runny nose, sneezing, hot head, very tiny bit of a cough, feeling very run down by the sounds of it. Your nervous system could be fried as well, Yorick. A bit stressed, you know, you've dealt with some emotionally challenging times, let's say. So it can take its toll. But you feel like it's healing up now. I'm glad to hear that, Yorick. David's saying now I'm a firefighter. You're a firefighter. Davis, what are you talking about? Are you actually a firefighter or are you playing a game or something? I don't know what you mean. Tyler's saying, I have cancer. I'm sorry to hear that, Tyler. That's awful. What type of cancer do you have? Bailey's asking. Hi, Bailey, by the way. Nice to see you on here. Hope you're okay. Saying, hello, Brad. How are you? Just home from work. Had year 9 parents' evening. Oh, right. More parents' evenings. More work by the sounds of it. God, how did that go? If you don't mind me asking, Bailey, how did that go? 1 day till I'm off for 5 days. Oh, amazing. Oh, it's half term, isn't it? Coming up to half term. Good for you, Bailey. I bet you're really happy about that. A little bit of a rest, isn't it? I know there's a lot of work behind the scenes, like lesson plans, etc., etc. There's much more to it than that, being a teacher, I'm sure. That you get good holidays, but you've got to do the lesson plans in the time off. David's saying there's a fire. There's a fire. Okay. Bailey saying it was awful. One of the students came around asking how I make my coffee. I told them they added salt instead of sugar. So they've made you a coffee, and as a joke, they put salt instead of sugar in. That's not very, that's not good, is it, Bailey? That's not a good, that's not good, mate. Sorry, not. Sorry, I'm laughing a little bit because I'm just taking it as the kid being naughty there, being a little bit cheeky, really. It doesn't taste as nice, no, Bailey. I've actually experienced that, so yeah, I know what it feels like. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Cheeky little person, let's say, that's done that. Prime MP says, hi, brother. Hi, Prime MP. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you on here before. Hope you're okay. I'm just doing a community catch-up and just going with the flow really today. Saturday, I'm going to speak about Valentine's Day, having a relationship with yourself, how it's okay. It's good to be in a relationship, but it's also good not to be in a relationship as well. Some people can get very insecure and feel like they're lonelier at Valentine's Day, potentially. Feel like they need to be with someone, the pressure of it. And I'm just going to talk about those things, how that can feel for people and how to make the best of it, I suppose. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be speaking about the nervous system, which involves the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. But that'll be Sunday. But today, I'm going with the comments. Bailey saying, yeah, it doesn't taste as nice. No, definitely not. Do not put salt in your coffee. It's not nice, man. Not good. David says, I feel lonely. Davis, I'm sorry that you feel lonely. I've been there. Why do you feel lonely? Can you elaborate a little bit more? I'm sorry that you feel that way. Bad vibes. I think I might have seen you on here before a long time ago. You love something. Bad vibes is trolling, of course. The name Bad Vibes, man. So basically, that's like, I'm going to elaborate on it though. Bad vibes. It's that. Bad vibes is low vibrational. Low vibrational. That's what bad vibes are. Low vibrational kind of energy. Not a good place to be, bad vibes. Anyway, David's saying at school I didn't have any friends or anything. So how old are you, Davis, is the question. Do you have any friends now? 8 years old? Are you being serious? No. Okay. All right then. I'm just going with the comments, guys. I'm going with the comments. It's all good. It's all good. Trying to be present in the moment as I speak as well. Trying to be calm as I speak. Dave says yes. Bad vibe, says Davis. Octo, 66. What does that mean, 66? Is it not 67? If you want to go down that road. Mighty Steve. Mighty Steve says, free hugs, Davis. That's nice, free hugs. Bad vibe says it gets better. Life, can you yet? People go through shit, mate. We all do. We all do in different ways. It's not easy out there. Not easy out there being alive, just being a human. It's fucking hard sometimes. It's just try to be kind, try to be understanding. It's not always easy, man. Bailey saying they also gave me a chicken sandwich. I'm vegetarian. How did they give you the chicken sandwich? Where? At the parents' evening? Bad vibes being rude, of course. Bad vibes, are you into that kind of thing? Do you like that kind of thing is the question. You must do by the sound of it. Yeah, Bailey saying, yeah, the council are trying to act like they're kind to us. Yeah. The whole facade of it. Yeah. Just to making up appearances there. Bad vibes saying, is that an offer? No, it's not an offer, bad vibes. You need to go to, is there not somewhere else you could go like for that type of thing if you're into being gay? And there's nothing wrong with being gay, by the way. Each to their own. Everyone's got their own thoughts and things. But what's it going to say to bad vibes? Find it. Go somewhere else for that. Honestly, I'm trying to help you out a bit. Sorry, I'm trying to say your name properly here. Wonder-eyed. One Riend. I'm going to call you Wand. Sorry, I can't read that. Hi, hello, how are you? Hi, Wand. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Hi, back to you. Yorick saying, has anyone got any plans for Valentine's? I'm going to do a live stream on Saturday on Valentine's Day in the morning at half past 10 UK time. I'm going to be doing that, Yorick. I'm going to be speaking about Valentine's Day, the pressure of it, how to overcome it, how to have a good relationship with yourself, etc., etc. What we're going to be doing, and got a really nice meal. I've gone to Marks and Spencer's. You get a meal deal at Marks and Spencer's, and it's really good. And they've got a variety of things you can choose. So I'm going to have a meal, a romantic dinner at home. For me personally, it's nothing wrong with going out, but I'd rather stay in and have it. A lot more comfortable, let's say that much. Marty Steve is showing me a camera. Is it a camera? I can just about see that, Marty Steve. Bailey's then saying if they want to be kind, they can give me more money. Yes, if you truly want us to be kind, Bailey, they'd be giving you more money. You're in a very, very difficult, challenging job that most people would not have the strength to do, Bailey. So respect to you. Thank you for what you do. So the society needs more people like yourself. It really, really does. Bailey's then saying, Yorick, yes, to build Lego and watch movies with my girlfriend. Watching movies as well, Bailey. Yes. Thank you. I'm going to be doing that too. I'm adding that one on. But a nice meal in, Bailey, and everyone else. And then I'm going to have a nice meal, watch some movies. That's it. Nice and comfortable. And everyone's got their own way of doing things, but that's what we're going to do. So Bad Vibes is saying, how do you know you're gay? Well, silly question, Bad Vibes, really. If you're attracted to, depends what you're attracted to. Some people like different things, which is okay. So can't believe I'm even answering this for you. But if you're attracted to that, if you're attracted to men or women, that's your answer, isn't it? And that's okay. Whatever preference you have. As long as you're just be a good person, mate. That's the main thing. Wanda's saying, wondering. All right, wondering. I'll refer to you as wondering. Thank you. Thanks for correcting me there. Yorick saying, or if single, would you spend that day with mum and dad and take her out? Why not, Yorick? Well, that's a great thing to do too. I think it's good to have autonomy over your own life and live it how you want to fucking live it and not, what's right for you. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Yorick thinks it's a positive thing. Marty Steve said, alone, question mark. What to me, I'm going to, are you asking me that question, Marty Steve? Bad Vibe saying this guy is at Incel. Incel? Really? Bad Vibes, you're true to your name. True to your name. Yorick saying Valentine's is just like New Year's resolutions. You can start New Year's resolution anytime. Absolutely. 1000% agree with that one. The best resolutions to make are on your own back, not when everyone else is doing it. Don't be a sheep, basically, in relation to that. And Valentine's Day, you can show your love every day. You don't have to be one special day. Absolutely. All right. Society told me I need to show my love on this day, so I will do. So that could be kind of forced. You can make the most of the day. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. It can be positive, but I agree, Yorick. You show your love in different ways as well. It doesn't always have to be fucking hearts and teddy bears and flowers. Show your love in a lot of different ways, sometimes practical ways, keeping someone safe, buying someone a meal. I don't know. There's so many different ways you can show your love. Anyway, I mean, the most important thing is what the world lacks, a lot of people lack, is they don't fucking love themselves enough. If we get to love ourselves, not in an arrogant way, in a healthy way, we forget these things. Wandering saying, no, not alone, with my mature lover woman. Okay, nice. Yorick saying Valentine's is basically just a money-making scheme for businesses. Fucking right, Yorick. Absolutely bang on. Absolutely bang on. Let's go through the months. Fuck it, let's go through the months. January, you've got New Year's Day, haven't you? So resolutions, people buy gym memberships. It's a moneymaker in a lot of ways. February, what have you got? You've got Valentine's Day. Again, moneymaker. It's chocolates. The rest. March, what have you got? Mother's fucking Day. I'm on about England now. Mother's Day. Again, chocolates. April, what have you got? You've got April Fools. You've got Easter in April, usually around then. Easter, again, Easter, April. I'm going through the months now with all the celebrations that we fucking have that all have been manipulated to suit capitalism. April, fucking, what's it called? Easter. Chocolate again, or whatever else. May, what have you got in May? You've got the bank holidays, haven't you? You've got the first Monday and the last Monday in May are bank holidays in England. Again, people go out, there's concerts, etc., etc. Spring kind of thing. June, you've got, what have you got in June? I don't know why I'm going through all the months, but fuck it, I'm doing it. You've got Father's Day. Again, presents, chocolate. July, it's a summer holidays. August, you've got the festivals, I suppose, bank holiday in August. September, I'm losing my train of thought here. I don't know. October's Halloween. And then you've got Christmas. Yeah, there's quite a lot I've just named there. I might not have named them all. But they're constantly coming all the time. And it's constantly, it's part of the capitalism. A lot of it's part of capitalism if you want to be a bit cynical about it. You can approach these things in a much more positive way though, of course. Anyway, sorry, I was going on. Bailey is then saying, the head of the council earns £87,400 every year, and I earn £24,200. Like, all they do is approve what applies to them. Head of the council earns a lot more money. Bailey, do you get you don't really get £24,200 a year, do you? Yes, Sander, you're right. What? Right. 1 minute. Let's turn the heating off. All they do is approve what applies to them. Yeah, self-preservation there, Bailey, by the sounds of it. I thought you're doing more than that, if I'm honest, as a teacher, 24,200. That's like minimum wage, isn't it? Halloween and Christmas, Yorick's mentioning, yeah. 07A922 says yes. Okay. Bailey says Yorick, and my sister often talks. Yorick and me and my sister often talk. Hedge, we were younger, just played video games as we're twins and wasn't allowed to date, LOL. Must have been when you were a lot younger. Fudge is going high. Thanks for helping me algorithm, Fudge. Bad Vibes is just laughing, enjoying himself. Or herself, who knows. Wondering, saying he probably not turned off the comment filter. No, I haven't. Is bro reading the chat or what? Well, yeah, I am, Fudge. Bailey saying, yes, he reads all and every comment. Yes, I do most of the time. Wondering, saying, yes, you're reading them all. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Bailey, I love it. If you're going to be a dick, leave. Like that one, Bailey. That's really good. Honestly, I like it. If you're going to be a dick, fuck off. Yeah, absolutely. Bang on, Bailey. Hit the nail on the head there. Wondering, saying, but there's a chat filter on YouTube now. Is there? There's a fat chat filter, is there? Bad Vibes is saying it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Bad Vibes. Be kind and be respectful. And we'll get along a lot better, won't we? Rain's saying you look like Gru from Minions. Ha ha ha. I look good, man. I love myself. Rains, I always ask this question to people that are rude, that project. Can I ask you a question? Do you love yourself? Do you like yourself? Do you like your life? Can you answer those questions? Why'd you put people down to make yourself feel better about yourself? Why'd you do it? I'd like to know. Maybe dig a little bit deeper, though. You can start thinking about these things. Why do I do that? Why do I put people down? Why am I rude? Why do I think it's okay? Most people won't ask these questions to themselves, but I'm going to give you a chance. Bailey's saying, I have my senior classes going on study leave. So I only have 3 classes and probably cover classes. So do you not work full time then, Bailey? Is the question. Do you work part time? Forgive me if I'm wrong. Rains is saying you look like Gru. Yeah, he said it. I look like that character off I forgot the name of the program. Despicable Me, isn't it? Jarek saying, Rains, don't you have anything better to do? Probably not. Bailey's saying, in August, I have to go back to work. Why do you have to go back to work in August, Bailey? Bad vibes is basically I love something. Bad vibes. And yes, but I do only earn that much. I'm sorry, Bailey. You deserve more than that. You deserve more than that. Bad vibes saying, how dare you gender me? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, bad vibes? Right, a nasty sentence. Genuine guy saying, good evening, sir. How's your week been? Good. Yeah, genuine. Hi, genuine guy. Welcome back. Yeah, I've had a good week, man. Tuesday I was absolutely knackered. I just slept all day. Wednesday I've done overtime. They rang me up, so I went in. Wanted to earn some extra money. But I feel good, man. I feel good. I'm just doing a quick live today, not doing a really long one today. So there you go. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Bad vibes saying no. Bailey saying first I've sworn a comment. Never really sweared much. Probably a good thing. I swear. I do. I don't swear all the time, but I like to swear sometimes, Bailey. And I know that's not, I don't do it in the workplace, but I like to do it within a normal conversation. And I find it helps to emphasize things in a more genuine, honest manner. So I use swear words to emphasize things sometimes. I don't swear at people most of the time. I don't think swear words, me personally, I don't think swear words are bad. It's just a noise that you're making with your mouth. It's how you say things. You could say the nicest fucking thing in the world to someone, but be really rude. It's a tone. For me, it's a tone. Anyway. Bad vibes saying in April. Okay. I am not that innocent saying shh. I am not that innocent saying, can I predict the future with your crystal ball? No, you can't. Bailey Rabbit saying, nah, I do work full time, but they go on study leave for their exams. Okay. So Bailey's saying I have to go back in August. So that's when my school starts back up after the summer. Ah, right. Okay, I get you. Yeah, it usually starts, it's like 6-week holidays, isn't it? Harvest. Years and years ago, you might already know this, harvest, the school holidays, July to August, used to be the harvest where the kids would have to collect the harvest. They literally do it, yeah. Cold for something. Very, very rude. Anyway, genuine guy says, it's nice to see you though. I do enjoy the conversations. You're always honest and to the point. I try to be as best I can, genuine guy. Yeah, I've just done, this is just a random one. I'm not going to be on here that long today compared to usual. I usually do about 3-4 hours. Today, I've probably got about another half an hour-ish. I'm not going as long today. But I'm going to be live definitely Saturday morning and Sunday morning. Saturday is going to be, I'm going to be speaking about Valentine's Day, the pressures of Valentine's Day, how it can make people feel potentially, and how to really just have a relationship with yourself. That's what I'm going to speak about on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm going to speak about the nervous system and how it can impact you when your nervous system's burnt out. How when you're worn out and you're burnt out, it's your nervous system that's affected. And the sympathetic, I think it's sympathetic nervous system, which is when you're tired, you're burnt out, etc. And then there's a parasympathetic nervous system, which is combats that. I'll talk about that more on Sunday. But today, I've just turned up. I'm doing a random live for a while. Obviously, the next lives I'm going to be doing on Saturday and the Sunday, they'll be on my channel, basically. And they will be at around 10:30 in the morning, Saturday and Sunday. Dia, hi Dia, how are you? Welcome back. Hey Brad, hello people. Hello Dia, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you on here again. I hope you're okay. How's your week been so far? Is the question. Sorry, just one moment. I'm just doing a chilled one today. It's probably I've just come out the camera there. I'll just put that there just in case I need it. So yeah. Anyway, weird thing to happen today. I train. I exercise a lot. I might have already said this story, but I'm saying it again. It's on my mind. I fucking exercise. I've done it most of my life. I'm a very active person, very physically athletic person. And I love exercising. I love training. It's really important to me. So I went to the gym today. Anyway, sorry, long story short, I went to a spinning class last week. And I have my own, I'm experienced at cycling. I've done it for years. I have my own way of doing it. I make it very difficult to pedal. I pedal slowly, but with lots of power behind it. And the trainer said, you need to change your cadence. You need to go faster. And I said, no, I've been doing it for years. I'm doing it my own way. It works for me. I said, but it's a health and safety matter. She said, health and safety matter. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to injure yourself. I said, I've been doing it all my life. I'm going to carry on doing it the way I do it. And I do it the way I do it because I get more power outage that way. My body's used to training at a low cadence, meaning that the pedals are harder to pedal. You've got power behind it, but it helps with the wattage. It's the output. For me, it works. Not that won't work for everyone, but it works for me. So fuck it. I thought, fuck you. I'm doing it my way. I'm not listening to you. I know that sounds arrogant, but it works for me. But she wasn't happy. And I knew she wasn't happy. But I just carried on, did the class. And anyway, today she said to me, hey, as I left today, I went today, just did some weights or whatever. I was just leaving the gym. And she said, Brad, can I speak to you for a minute? I said, yeah, no worries. She said, you seemed annoyed the other day. I said, yeah, I was just doing things my own way. It works for me. And she said, well, it doesn't really fit into the class because a lot of those people, they're not as experienced as you. Basically saying that they could get injured if they did it the way I did it. And that basically I am not aligned to her class, and basically said, you're more than welcome to fucking do it on your own, which I usually do anyway. But basically she said, long story short is don't come to my class again because you're not going to listen. And I feel threatened by you, and I don't want you in. Basically, that's what she said. She said it in a much nicer way than that. I said, I'm sorry if I offended you. I didn't mean to offend you. And I said, but I do it my own way. That's it. That's fine. And then I walked on. But basically, yeah, it's the first time. I've been doing spinning classes since I was 16 years old. I'm now 43. So nearly 20 years of doing it on and off. I must have had 30 different trainers. They've all left me to it. I just do my own thing. I sometimes do what they ask, and then other times I do what I want to do. Fuck it. It's my class. It's like saying, imagine if you go into a class and you're injured, you're going to do it a certain way because you're injured. Or you go to a class, an exercise class, you might not be as good as everyone else. You might be new, so you're going to go slower, which is fine. But also you've got to think about it should be for all levels. I'm not the best in the world, but I'm good at cycling. I have my own thing compared to a beginner. I'll be really good. Compared to a professional, I'll be absolute shit. It doesn't matter. I'm at my own level. I'm doing my own thing, but she doesn't want me in the class. And I think it's because I said no. I did not conform. That's typical me. I like to have autonomy. I think I'm paying to go there. This works for me. I'm doing it my own way. Anyway, that's my little rant. The long story short, she don't want me in that class. She does not want me in the class. She does not want me in the class. Because probably, I don't know if it's, Fuck knows. I don't know. There could be a lot of different reasons for that. Am I right? Am I wrong? I'm right for me. My opinion is, though, live your life how you want to live it, as long as you're not hurting anybody else. And it's not good to be controlled, but I don't like to be controlled. I don't like to be manipulated. I just like to do my things my own way. And if it works for me and I'm not hurting anyone else, I'm going to fucking continue to do it. Life's short. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm just showing my character there, aren't I? To fuck. That's me. Just the way yeah. I like to have autonomy. And I also like other people to have autonomy as well. I don't want to control anyone. I just want to live my life my own way. I don't want to not think about anyone else. Think about, anyway, that's my rant. I'll try and read the comments, guys. Sorry. Jamie Guy saying, look forward to that Sunday. Hopefully it will be very informative, like to learn about that. Yes, Genuine Guy. I do a mixture of like this. This is just free flowing conversation. And then sometimes I do more thought provoking things. So talking about the nervous system is important, I think. And obviously I'm going to do a Valentine's Day one on Saturday because it's Valentine's Day, of course. Dia's then saying, I'm all good here, thank you. Apart from the weather being crap, yeah, it's been shit. Dia. That's always fun when you stood at a graveside. Yeah, can't beat a bit of rain while you're stood next to a grave. Go with a joke there. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. I really appreciate you all. Yorick saying, please don't forget to hit like if you haven't already. Thanks, Yorick. Genuine Guy saying we all train in our own individual way. Must always do what works for you. Genuine Guy, I agree. Absolutely. Yeah. And especially Genuine Guy, you'll probably know yourself. You've been in the army, you've been a commando, you must have done a lot of exercise. You'll know what works for you and what doesn't. Yeah, basically. Genuine Guy says, hi again, dear. How are you? Dear's then saying, oh, good, thanks, Genuine Guy. Are you okay? Genuine Guy there says, yes, I'm good, thank you. But very much like you, weather is wet, great and awful. Yeah, you've got to make the best of it. Ankush Kumar. Hi, Ankush. I think I might have seen you on here before. Welcome back if you've been on here before. Which car do you own? I own a Volkswagen Polo. Yeah, nothing flashy, nothing wow, nothing amazing. It's reliable. I like it. I've only ever had 3 cars in my life. I had a VW Golf. I've had an Audi A3. The car before I had this one, but it was a really old one. And it got to a point where it was costing thousands to fix, to keep alive. So then I've got this VW Polo and I absolutely love it. It's very reliable, reasonable. It's just like a safe, reliable car. I'm not really a car guy, if I'm honest. I do appreciate nice cars though. They look really good. Alex saying he owns a Lamborghini Hurricane. Lamborghini Hurricane. I can't picture what that is. I bet it's not cheap though. Aaron. Hello, Aaron. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. I appreciate you all. Dia's then saying, I have a Honda Civic. It's white sometimes. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with white cars, I suppose. It stands out when they're a little bit dirty, doesn't it? Lizoy. I don't know how you fucking say that name. Can you see me? Yeah, I can see you. I can see you. Can you see me? Is the question. It's the question. Oh, shit. Aaron's saying, Brad, hello, Brad. Tell me something interesting about yourself. Okay, I'll try. I'm 43 years old. My name's Brad. I live in the northwest of England from a small town called Darwin, which is next to Blackburn, which is a working class town. Yeah, I didn't grow up with lots, you know. I got lost as I got older. Got to like 15, 16. And I took drugs when I was younger, a lot of drugs. I used to go out at the weekends. I used to go clubbing all the time. I used to take drugs. I was just sesh at the weekends. I always worked though. And I got lost and I hit rock bottom. And And this took years, by the way. And then got to like 24, 25, and really wanted to hit rock bottom. So I need to sort my fucking life out. And I started to read a lot of books, self improvement books, psychology books, books about narcissism. The list goes on and on and on with regards to the books. I'm still reading them now. And then I've applied much of what I've read to my life. Not everything, because I'd be telling a lie, wouldn't it? You don't apply everything all the time. I don't think that's always possible. But yeah, it took me years to come away from all these toxic behaviors and what's it called? Being around all these friendship groups that I had, coming away from them, outgrowing them, let's say, which can feel very lonely. It took me years. I'd like quit taking drugs, and then I'd go back again. So I failed so many times. I kept trying, failing. So years and years and years went by. Then I started to work in care. So I used to work as a support worker, special needs, we adults. That was when I was about 27. And then what did I do? I worked at, and then I ended up in a school working as a teaching assistant in a school and a college and in the homes. Autistic kids, basically. I've got a lot of experience with dealing with challenging behaviour. And then eventually I ended up doing my nursing degree in 2018. So I'm a nurse, basically. Full-time nurse. I work for the NHS. I work as a scrub practitioner, which is a scrub nurse. I'm a band 5. Been there for 4.5 years. And then I've been doing this shit for a year. This YouTube thing for a year. That's a quick, I don't know if that's even interesting, but there you go. That's a quick summary of my life. I hope that answers your question, Aaron. Dia's then saying it's bogging at the minute. LOL. It's pissing it down, Dia. Yeah, I get it. It's across the board. I think you're in Ireland, of course. Here it is too. Oh, it's not right now, but it has been recently. Genuine guy saying Ford Sierra Cosworth Escort. Yeah, I remember those. Very nice. RS Turbo 2.8 fuel injection. Ford Capri Black Range Rover. Are those the cars that you've had? The Ford Sierra Cosworth, yeah, amazing. RS Turbo 2.8. I can just picture them in my mind now, genuine guy. I can imagine them kind of cars being in the magazines from years ago. Lazoy said, can you say N? I said N. There you go. Don saying, hi, oh my God, genuine guy, great car collection. Yep. Absolutely. Are they the ones that you've got now, genuine guy? Is it the ones that you had in the past? Or is that, yeah, just asking. Genuine guy says, thank you, Don. Kind of you say so. They're saying, I had a Cosworth back in the day. I like the shape, the style of the cars, then it's different now, isn't it? Genuine guy saying, I absolutely love it, dear. So Dawn said, hi, Dawn, by the way. Sorry, I haven't said hi, Dawn. I hope you're okay. I'm not doing a massively long one today. I'm going to go to the cinema after this. I'm going to watch, I forgot the name of the film. Shit. Oh, shit, I'm bad, aren't I? I'm going to the cinema tonight, and I forgot the name of the film. I've literally genuinely forgotten the name of the film. I'm losing it. But I'm going tonight. It's at 8:10. Anyway, Dawn saying my other half is a mechanic and I love seeing these cars coming in. Oh, it's interesting, Dawn. He's got such a good skill set there, you know, such a valuable, useful skill set. He's been able to fix cars. To be a mechanic. It's a different type of intelligence, isn't it? I couldn't do it. If I'm honest, I'd be absolutely shit at it. I've no experience with it at all. But I do appreciate people that do. They're saying they're awesome cars, genuine guy. I agree. Genuine guy says, oh, really? You must see some amazing cars. Well, yeah. The old classic ones. Aaron saying, I like you, Brad. Oh, thanks, Aaron. I hope your channel does well. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Genuine guy says, yeah, my engine, all blue chrome to look at. It's beautiful. Genuine guy said, they're what I own now. So let's say. So you own them now? Lucky you. Lucky you. Infinite 212 says, applied my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing at the wind, for in much wisdom is much grief. That's very profound, Infinite 212. Thanks for sharing, by the way. Let me read it again, because it's really good. I love quotes. Absolutely love quotes, especially those type of quotes. Anyway, applied my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. Yeah, I can definitely resonate with the madness and folly of life and the wisdom. I've experienced both, and many people have. I perceived that this was also a chasing at the wind, for in much wisdom is much grief. Yes, you learn through the hard knocks of life. The hard road will take you home, won't it? Fucking hard, man. The mistakes and the fuck ups, dropping the ball, being a dickhead. I've been one. Done it, and learning from it. But that's where the wisdom comes, through the hard knocks, through the mistakes. As long as you own it and you embrace it and you accept the fact that you're human, as long as you take accountability, that's when you get the wisdom from the grief or from the mistakes or whatever. Sander's saying, yay, cinema. I'm ready, Brad. Sander, what film is it? I forgot the name of the film. I've just forgot. Infinite saying, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Yeah, Infinite 212. I can agree with that. The more you know. Yeah, sometimes ignorance is bliss. Infinite 212. Ignorance is bliss, so you don't know what's going on. So you're oblivious to everything, which is not a good thing to be, but there's a beauty in it to an extent. It's like ignorance is bliss. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Everything's peachy fucking creamy. My life's perfect kind of thinking. But the more you know, the more you see, the more aware you become. You think, oh, that doesn't look good. That person's not nice. This is ugly. This is bad. The more knowledge you have, it can feel very isolating too. Yeah, I can resonate with that one. Dawn saying, yeah, he has a TR7, an Austin A30, and a Fiat 126 for himself. Wow. Well, I can understand why. He can cherry pick all the best cars, can't he, Dawn? He's a lucky man, but he deserves that luck. He's not actually lucky. He's actually earned that. He's earned it by the sounds of it. Good for him. Good for him. Matthew Fowler. Hi, Matthew. I've seen you on here before. How are you? Hope you're okay. What's happening, Brad? I'm just doing it's just a quick live. I'm not going to be on for much longer, if I'm honest, because I'm going to the cinema. I just turned up today. I'm just doing an hour or so. I'm an hour and 3 minutes now, Matthew. So I'm just reading the comments, just chatting to everybody as best as I can. I'm going to be live on Saturday, talking about Valentine's Day. Saturday morning around 10:30, talking about Valentine's Day, about basically having a relationship with yourself, and also mentioning the pressure that Valentine's Day can bring to some people, can make people feel more lonely than they already are, or whatever. You know, it's good to be in a relationship. Even a good relationship, when it's all good, but it takes time and energy to maintain a relationship. And also, it's people can feel judged by society just because they're single. There's nothing wrong with being single either, in my opinion. It's having that relationship with yourself. But anyway, so I'm going to talk about Valentine's Day on Saturday. Then on Sunday, I'm going to be talking about the nervous system, which is a sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. But that's for another day. So that's Saturday, Sunday. But for now, I'm just reading through the comments the best I can. TR7, I can't. Genuine guy. I can't. And Dawn. TR7, I can't. What's the TR7? Forgive me. I can't picture what that TR7 is. I'm being thick. I've probably seen it, but I can't picture it in my mind. Dawn saying, I finally finished painting my kitchen. New cooker arrived. Carol's just doing the zappy part, the electrician part. Oh, good, Dawn. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like it's gone well? Are you happy with the outcome? Must have put a lot of time and energy into that, Dawn. Jonah says, hello. Hello, Jonah. Welcome back. Hope you're okay. Yorick saying that's deep with regards to the quote. Absolutely. Dawn says hello to Jonah. Jonah, you've got a career plan. Love it. What's your career plan? I like it. Fucking love that. Housemaid. Yeah. Watching Housemaid. It's meant to be a really good film. We'll find out. Has anyone seen Housemaid? Don't tell me how it ends. What time is it, Sander? I don't know what time it is. Actually, I've got a watch on. I've got a few more minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. I'll be gone. I wish I could stay longer, but I've got stuff to do. Yorick saying, what movie are you going to watch? We're watching Housemaid, Yorick. They're saying 24 years later is on at the cinema over here. Yes, that zombie movies, dear. Really good, really realistic, in my opinion. I know zombies aren't real, but it has a realistic feel to it. If you've seen the 24 Hours and 24 Days, it's another film like that. Well, yeah, that's right up my street, dear. Really good. Definitely need to see that one. Thanks for reminding me. Sandra's saying, Yorick, it's the one with the pretty ladies in LOL, Housemaid. Matthew Fowler, Valentine's Day equals commercial love day, LOL. Fucking well. Do you know what, Matthew? Yeah. Yeah. Let's be real. It's all part of the capitalism, the you know, to get money out of people, to get you to spend. Yes, that's what it does. That's a lot. There's a lot of truth in that. Don't say I agree, Matthew. You can have a nice day, make the best of it, let's say, use it as a positive in a way, but there is a lot of commercialism with it. A lot of pressure for people to just buy stuff for others. And that's a nice thing, don't get me wrong, but there's pressure to spend. Richard, hi, Richard. Welcome back. Sorry, Richard, I'm going to be going in a minute. Well, I'm glad to see you back. I hope you're okay, Richard. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, guys. I really appreciate you all. Sandra's saying, I love Valentine's Day, even being completely aware it's a capitalistic scam. Very realistic of you, Sandra. Much like other holidays, LOL. But I suppose it's like Christmas Day. You know what? It's used as a capitalistic scam now, but make the best of it. It's good to be aware of these things, though. Sandra's saying, I love love. Nice. Derek saying, if I got some roses for Einstein, he'd be eating them. Probably, yeah. Genuine guys, it's a two-seater sports car. Thanks for educating me on that, genuine guy. I didn't know. Don't say I absolutely love it. Still some things to do, but the painting is finished. All right, great, good. I like it. It's like a whole new room, then, isn't it? If it's been done up like that. Sandra's saying, but I'd never go out on V-Day. Ooh, yeah. Because everyone else will be doing it and it'll be all very busy, especially if it's on a Saturday. Be very busy, all the restaurants. Everyone's doing the same thing, like cattle, like mindless sheep. If you want to go down that road of thinking, feeding into the whole capitalistic dream, let's say, or celebrating what we're told to celebrate. Like Yorick said before, though, you should show your love any time of the day, any time of the year. And it doesn't always have to be fucking hearts and teddy bears and shit. It can be just, I don't know. Love can be shown this way. Oh, I've just checked the tires on the car and they're safe. I made sure the car is safe because we're talking about cars today. A man making sure that car is safe is a sign of love. Protecting, stopping the car from breaking down and causing an accident would be an example of love. Anyway, there you go. Making someone a cup of tea is a sign of love as well. Doesn't always have to be expensive and whatever, cute and shit. Anyway, there you go. Don't say it's a big yellow thing, LOL, the car. I need to look it up to get a better idea. I know it's a two-seater. Anyway, Yorick saying yes, that's what I do on my streams, to set a timeline to finish and try my best to stick to that time, as I know in UK it's late. Dawn saying you're not in the UK, Yorick. Yeah, Dawn he lives in London. Yorick saying ABD, you gave, sorry. What time are we on? I'll go for 2 more minutes. Sorry, guys. I wish I could stay longer, but I've got stuff to do. ABD gives you viewers and heads up that stream will end soon rather than just ending it abruptly. Yes, Yorick's from London. Dawn says, I thought so. Less fat now. Hi, less fat now. Innit? Dear saying, I love a good gruesome film. I don't mind a gruesome film, dear, as long I like it to have a storyline as well. I watched a film once. I think it was called Paul, and it was a zombie film. I don't know if you've seen it. It's fucking years old. Might be 20 years old now. God, I'm showing my age. But all it had was zombies. It just really, really gruesome all the way through, and there was no storyline to it. And I thought it was a bit shit, but that's my opinion. I don't mind gruesome, but as long as there's a story behind it. I don't know about yourself. What do you think about that? Matthew's saying, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was with someone, I'd be celebrating. Of course, why not? But guess just because I'm single. Yeah, you'd be celebrating with someone. If you're not, it's fine. Matthew's saying, my Valentine's Day this year is a massive curry and the Star Wars trilogy done. LOL. Good for you, mate. That's what that is, Matthew. That's self-love. You're doing what you want to do. You're having a nice meal that you want, and you're watching what you want to want. That's being selfful, isn't it? That's a good thing. Yorick's then saying there should also be a day to celebrate being single, to show nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with being single. I was single for a long, long, long time at one point in my life, and I needed to be. I needed to heal. Not that everyone that's single needs to heal, by the way, but this is my point. There's nothing wrong with being fucking single. And sometimes people choose toxic relationships just because they fear being single. Yeah, they do, Yorick, absolutely. And what's the saying? Sounds a bit harsh, this. Desperate people make desperate decisions sometimes. So imagine you're a guy, you've been on your own for 2 years, you feel really lonely, and then some socially backward psychopath woman comes into your life. She might look a little bit pretty or whatever, but she's completely fucked in the head. I mean, she's fucked in the head. She's going to fuck your life right up. But because you're desperate, you just take her. Take her. Oh, at least someone loves me. And then they could make your life 10 times worse. Would be an example of that. Yeah. It's having enough self-respect to expect higher standards as well. Anyway, that's another conversation. Interesting. Don't say it's all true, Yorick. You should start one. Yorick saying a toxic relationship is worse than being single. Yeah, it is. And if you can't stand being single and don't mind your own company, then that's something to work on. I think being single can be has positives too. Can be very addictive. Being in your own energy, I'm good at it. I'm good at it, me. I'm just good at being content on my own. It can be very addictive. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to go. I'm really, really sorry. I wish I could stay longer, but I'm going to the cinema. I'll let you know how the film goes. I've even forgot the name of it already. That's fucking shit. So yes, I'm going to be live on Saturday, 10:30 in the morning, talking about Valentine's Day, talking about what we've just been talking about just then in a fashion. Sunday, I'm talking about the nervous system when it's burnt out, which is the sympathetic nervous system, and the signs that your nervous system is being hijacked or it's burnt out and what happens. And I'm also going to talk about the parasympathetic nervous system, which is combats that. It helps you to heal and helps to ease you. Basically, long story short, it helps to ease your nervous system. But I'm going to talk about those things in more depth on Sunday. Yorick saying, maybe you can bring that topic up in your Valentine's Day stream, Brad. Yes, I will do, Yorick. I will do. I will. Thanks. Right, I'm going to have to go on now. I'll read this last thing. They're saying, yeah, there has to be a story. I think the worst film I ever saw was Blair Witch Project. So remember that from the 90s. Yeah, it was fucking shit, dear. That was a bag of wank. Yes. Well said. Very well said. It was a bag of wank. Yes, I agree. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for anyone that's liked and subscribed. I need to go. I'm really sorry, but if I could, I'd stay longer, but I can't. Hopefully, I'll see you on Saturday or Sunday. But if not, enjoy the rest of your week. Keep looking after each other. Don't take any shit, but keep being kind as well, if you know what I mean. Anyway, sorry guys, I need to go. And dear saying, a minute with the wrong person is a minute wasted looking for the right person. Fucking bang on, dear. Bang on. Anyway, thank you for your time. Hopefully I'll see you again at the weekend. Thank you and goodbye.